Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for coming tonight. We are so excited to be here with you. And for those that don't know me, my name is Jessica Gordon, and I'm director with Extreme Stars. And I have here with me.
Amy Gardner, and I am director with the Dream Catchers. So excited to be here, guys.
Yay! So we are here tonight because we want to share with you some great things that are coming. So you may have heard that Facebook is changing. And with that, we have to learn to adapt and pivot and find new ways to do things, right? So tonight, that's what we're here to do. We are going to share with you guys a new way to do your parties, and we're excited to get started. So before we get started, though, I want to share with you all a reason why Facebook is changing some of these things. Now, in groups, we know that it builds community, right? And maybe you have noticed maybe a little bit less interaction in your groups. Give me a one in the chat, right? Maybe a little bit less, right? And, maybe you're a little frustrated with some of your parties, right? With the interaction, maybe the sales and the datings and things like that. Well, Facebook is making some changes, guys. All right. I'm sorry to tell you, but they are. And we're here, Amy and I, to share with you a new way to do your parties, which is through a Facebook page. All right. So it's like a business page. All right. And Amy's going to share with you all some great reasons of why a Facebook page now is the new rave instead of a group. All right. So, Amy, take it away and share some of those top reasons of why partying on a Facebook page is where it's at right now. So, take it away.
Awesome. Thanks, Jessica. Okay, so first of all, some of us use that third party. So we have our Top Social, some of us have SendShare, and Tupperware pages or Facebook pages, you're still going to be able to use those third parties, but groups are not. We're not going to be able to use them in the groups anymore. All right. So, and a business page is actually, or well, a page, a Tupperware page. I keep calling it Tupperware page. A Facebook page is more suited for businesses because you can promote more content, you get more engagement with more people. All right. You get a much bigger audience on your pages because it's all public. And so more people can see it. Plus, you can get, if you don't have a page, you actually can have customer reviews, which is awesome because they can review you, right, and give you ratings, and that can help enhance your um, credibility, all right, and attract new customers, which is what we all want. We all want new customers to keep coming, and that is just one way of being able to reach more people. And you can get a much larger reach in a public page versus a group. Even if your group is public, you still don't get as much on your Tupperware VIP groups, right? I mean, the groups are amazing for that for for that community, but the page will just help you reach more and more people, and you can schedule things out in advance. And another benefit to having a page is that you can have a button at the top. So it's like a call to action, right? So you can add on there your website, or you can add, I think there's even like a text or a chat that you can add on there. You just have to play around with it, and Jessica's actually going to be showing you all what she has at the top of her page. And the main thing that you can do in your group or in your page, I'm sorry, is have your brand identity. All right. So when you think of your Tupperware business, what do you think? Like, how do you brand yourself? I know Robin brands herself as like the Weight Watcher Tupperware lady, and that is awesome, right? I absolutely love that. Me, myself, I am all about family and our recipes, family recipes. So that is one thing that I have branded myself with. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to give it back to Jessica, and she's going to share with you guys her page and what it will look like.
Awesome. Thank you, Amy. So thank you so much. Yeah. So how many of you already have a business page? Give us a 2 in the chat. Give us a 2. All right. And then how many of you use your business page daily? Give me a 3 in the chat. Awesome. Gina's got a business page. That's awesome. Jerry has a business page. And how many? Oh, awesome. Gina. Now this is a public page, not your group. This is a public business page. And Amy and I do have some training on it, which we will share later. This is kind of going over of why we're transitioning, or you don't have to change. If something is working for you all, we're not saying, quit partying in groups or anything like that. What we're giving you is another tool that you can use and try. That's coming and is going to be coming out here pretty soon. Okay, awesome. All right, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and share my screen and just show you my Tupperware business page on Facebook. And I am not very good at branding. All right, so mine just says Tupperware Jessica Gordon. All right, but when you create your page, and like I said, we have training on this that is in boards, and we'll be sure to share it with you guys. We just want to give you an overview of the reasons why you need a business page, okay? And kind of where Facebook is going with groups and parties and groups, all right? And we always want to make sure that we're sharing with you guys the greatest tools that you can use to have a successful business if you're partying virtually, right? So that shop now right here is that call to action tab that Amy was talking about. You can change it to message you. You can have shop now. There's different things that you can put right there. But as soon as they go to your page, your landing page, they will see that right away. And then of course you're following, and then they can message you right away as well. And then down here where it says intro, here was the things that Amy was referring to too. So here you can give a little intro about yourself, your branding, all right? And this link that you see right here, we have training on that as well. That's a QR code that I made. It's a landing page where they can go and go to my website. They can find more information about the business and videos and things like that. But we'll be sure that we share that as well of how you can create your own little link there. And then some information about you and maybe some of your other social media outlets that they can click on and follow you. Okay, so I got my TikTok and Instagram. So whatever ones you have, you can add those there as well. And then like Amy said, the reviews and ratings, guys, this is where it's at. So the more people, you can ask them, send them a personal message, send them a gift. Just ask them to go rate you and give you a 5 rating, because the more people that rate you, guess what? You're going to know the answer. The more seen you're going to get on Facebook, and you're going to be searchable, okay? And then I do want to show you all. So yeah, daily post is very important, because the more you post, they recommend even 2 to 3 times if you can, but if not, that's okay. Go with 1 a day first, all right, to get started. But the more people comment and the more people interact with your post, guess what? The more it's going to get seen, and it's going to show up in their news feed. Now, there's the answer, all right? So when I asked you earlier, if you have less interaction in your group, the number one reason is because it's not getting seen in their news feed. All right. It's more for like community where people go in and chit chat about a topic. Okay. And this is public, so people can share it with their friends, and anyone can follow it. So anybody can find you. So this is a great tool to use for your business. You are going to get such a much more reach, guys. And what I love about this too, if you scroll down on my post here, I think it's on here. I know I can see it from my phone. Remember, guys, I'm on my laptop. Let me see. All right, so I'm not going to be able to see it on here, but if you go to your phone and go to your business page, you will be able to see all the insights of how many people have looked at your post, what's popular, what are people, your audience. That's really what it's about. Check in to see who's following you and what your audience wants. And this is awesome. So you can actually click on a post and see exactly who your audience is and what kind of post they like and how much interaction you're getting in that post. Okay. But so the first thing we would love to challenge you guys with is creating that business page, right? And if you haven't been using it for a while and you already have one, what we recommend doing is updating it. All right. I know sometimes I'm like, oh wait, that's an old cover photo, right? So even just updating that, and then they get a notification that, hey, something's going on your business page, and they're going to go check it out. And then of course, always your profile picture. We know your cats and my chicken, right, is cute, right? And we would love to showcase that on our business page, but it should actually be a nice professional picture of your face right there on your business page so they know who they're communicating with and building that relationship with, okay? All right. And then another thing I wanted to show you guys, one more thing real quick. If you go over here to photos and you go to albums when you're uploading your albums to your page, oh my gosh, guys. So here is the March brochure and it's really easy to do. But when you're hosting those parties too, or sharing in your VIP group, did you know you could actually share the album right to your VIP group, right? So then they know you're there and then they can start following it and then clicking it. And then it goes right back to your business page. All right. With your links. See, I put my link up here, my website right in the album. So when they go and click that, they can see right there. Oh, there's their website. So then she can, then they can go shop. All right. Sorry. My chicken's a little distracting right now. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going all over the place. I feel like, all right. So yeah, I just want to make sure I showed you guys that tip. So when you create your album, if you go to the edit tab, you can actually put the dates that it starts and ends as well as where they can shop from. So, all right. All right. I am going to go ahead and stop that and bring Amy back at Spotlight. All right. So do you guys have any questions about what we shared? And then Amy and I are also going to do a part 2 to this. So this is just, you know, kind of get your guys' feet wet in the water a little bit about creating that business page or maybe updating your business page and challenging you guys to use it at least daily right now. And if you're using it daily now, bump it up to 2 or 3 times a day. And like Amy already shared with you guys, the third-party apps are going away April 20, I think it's April 22nd. And our Facebook groups, it means like Top Social, Zoom, if you use OneStream, any of those, SendShare, Post My Party, all those things are leaving, but guess where it's staying on our business pages, all right? So that's really exciting. They even post even to reels and stories. We have heard that's where it's at. So start using your reels and stories on your business page as well. That's where Facebook wants us right now. So I totally recommend start using those features as well if you haven't yet. And then Amy and I are going to come with the part 2, and we are going to show you how to do a Facebook party right on your business page. So if you're excited to learn that, give us a 4 in the chat. That'll be part 2. All right, Amy. So what's coming? What else is going on this week?
So not the water bottle, because there's more than just water bottles in that. The Empowering Women Day sale that is ending on Wednesday. So make sure you guys are letting your people know that's ending tomorrow night. And also our 2-week challenge from Tupperware where we can earn product of the future. That is also ending tomorrow night. So it looks like we get 3 new samples if you submit $500 in these first 2 weeks. All right. So I know Jessica's been updating you her team, and I'm going to update my team as well. Well, that's on my list for tonight. All right, guys. So you know where you're at, where you need to be for tomorrow. I think that is it, but I think we do have some questions. Jessica.
Yes, we do. So awesome. I'm going to scroll up a little bit here. Make sure I didn't miss any. All right. So Jerry asked, can we use Top Social on our business pages?
I don't believe so, because if we can use SendShare, then we should be able to use the Top Social as well. So I'm going to say yes, as long as it's on your business page.
Yes. Can you post raffles on a business page?
That one's a tough one because it is like a lottery, right? And so I'm not that's gambling. I'm not sure that you can do that publicly. Right?
I think so. That's what I've always heard, because it is associated with gambling. So technically we are not supposed to be posting those publicly because it could get flagged and you could get taken down. Your page could get taken down. So be very careful with those raffles. And I personally recommend doing them in a private or closed group. You could always let people know, hey, I'm doing a raffle, join here. And that's one way to get them to your VIP group, from your business page if that's something that you want to try. So I
Yeah,
agree.
good idea.
Should we share our business page and our VIP groups?
Yes, absolutely. Get your VIP groups to join your business page, because you'll get the more people that you get on there, the better, and then they can also get them to rate rate you, right? Say, hey, you give me a 5, I'll give you a gift, something like that. All right, bribe them. It's okay, and that will help you be more seen. So definitely share with your VIP.
Awesome. Those are all the questions. So, awesome. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. And then, like we shared earlier, we will be doing a part 2. So stay tuned for more information of that coming soon. All right, everyone. Have a great